Alright, so sometimes people ask us about our Montu Motors Torque Controllers and what do they do, how do they work. So I'm going to try to explain that the best I can here today. So I'm going to use this car as an example. And, you know, because I was a go-getter and I decided to turn a screwdriver. Look at that, 4 screws. I know, I can hear the applause from here. Thank you, you guys are way too kind. Try to do this one-handed here. Remove the center console. This is gonna be the clumsy part. But this whole thing just slides right off. Look at that, look how easy. Even I can do it. And you've got this little box here. That is kind of a G sensor. It's filled with liquid, I'm told, with a little pendulum. And that's how the car decides how much power to send forward, because as I'm sure many of you know, these cars have rear drive bias. So when there's slippage, it sends power up front. So you've got all your wiring, you can see all the neat little colors, and that is going to matter when you go to wire up the torque controller. So when you receive a torque controller from Montu Motors, you get some shrink wrap, super exciting. The wire, this is going to be very crucial. Obviously, again, noting the colors that will match up with the ones in the wire I just showed you before. And then, of course, all nice and wrapped up here is the torque controller. See if I can unwrap it one-handed here. Probably not going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. But there's a torque controller in there. That's the most important thing. And then, of course, the instructions. Really, you don't have to read all of it if you don't want to. Page 2 is like the most important part, which I'll show you here. Your wiring diagram. So yeah, I've wired up one of these before myself, and I absolutely suck at wiring. So again, if I could do it, anybody can do it. But yeah, basically what this does is you wire it in, and you can plug it into that USB cable, then fire up the car, and so long as you did everything right, you have the ability to dial the torque controller, dial the power from, you know, full to flat. Sorry, we're just gonna come to me for a second again. It's like an ASMR video, right? Oh, you like the crankiness? So yeah, on switch, pretty simple. Power, you can dial it all the way up if you want more forward bias, or more, I should say, a 50-50 split. And then you can press the button once you have it programmed to do rear-wheel drive only, in case you are a drifter, or some people like to call it now a slider. Sounds like a small cheeseburger. But yeah, it definitely gives you a way to have a bit more fun and control with your car. And it's actually, again, not that hard to wire up. If you enjoy small projects that aren't going to take you hours and hours to do, this is actually kind of a fun one. And of course, you know, you have, provided it's working, your you know, gauge that sits up here. Sorry, it's kind of dark, but provided that gauge works, you would actually see a difference in your front torque split. But obviously the most important gauge is the seat of the pants gauge, and you can feel that your car is getting more traction you know, when you're ripping it. So yeah, short explanation. Obviously, again, center console, here it is when it's out. Pretty zazzy. 4 screws to remove, it slides right out. And yeah, again, easy job. It's something I don't even mind doing. I don't care much for working on cars myself, so I know some people think that's crazy. Oh my god, but you work with Skylines. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that video. Try to give a decent explanation here how this thing works. If you've got a Skyline R32, you should definitely buy one of these, because well, you know, it's fun, just like the car, right? But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll have more coming soon. Thanks for watching.